what did you do on It Takes Two and Joy and Pain?
On Joy and Pain, I did. On It Takes Two, I mixed it. So
Okay.
that's a funny story.
Let's hear it.
I was pretty young. I don't know, 25, years old. I was a staff engineer at Green Street Recording, and Green Street did a lot of hip hop. I mean, that's where we did all the PE, and they did a lot of hip hop. I mean, that's where they recorded Run DMC and Curtis Blow and Lovebug Starsky. It's like one of the places that really was the starting point of a lot of New York hip hop.
A lot of rap music, yep.
Yeah, and I mean, the list goes on and on. Dougie Fresh, it just keeps going. So, so these guys who they just literally came in off the street and said, "We want to have this track mixed," and the manager said, "I could recommend a guy, one of our staff guys," and so like it was like a completely random thing, and the guy brought the tape in. I don't know, 3 or 4 hours later, that's all he had money to afford in terms of the mix, and we just did it. It was like the most sort of like, what was that? Who was that? How did they find out about the studio? Like, it was like just like literally like almost off the street, like just somebody walked in. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll mix it. I'd be happy to mix it. It's cool. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, it's like the
huge song.
You can't walk away from it. You hear it everywhere,
How long was it after you mixed it that the song came out? I'm just curious.
Not long after. And I remember I lived in the East Village at the time, and I'm like, holy shit, that's that song, because on every song, on 14th Street, down near Alphabet City, I just hear it blasting out of every car,
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's that song, and then it became, sort of big.
And that was It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
And then you did Joy and Pain afterwards?
After that, then they came back and said, we want to do another song with you. And they came back and actually did some, I mixed it, but they came back and did some additional recording. We re-recorded some samples that they couldn't get clearance for and things like that. And so
interesting.
I worked a little bit more on the construction of that song, but then I mixed it as well. But that was a little more organized because, they were like totally legit at that point. It wasn't like a guy walked in off the street and he's like, hey, this is Green Street. I know you guys do a lot of hip hop. You got somebody who can mix this track for me,